Even though the stadium is not yet complete, the Dallas Cowboys have already won the right to host the Super Bowl in their new stadium 2 years from now. Now, with 3 championship rings already, owner Jerry Jones is hungry for that 4th.
Talk to me about the idea of having a Super Bowl in this stadium.
What if one of the participants in that Super Bowl could be the Dallas Cowboys?
But even if the Cowboys make it to the big game, they'll only play 10 home games all year. So to recoup its billion-dollar price tag, Jones needs to fill that stadium year-round. So designers maximize every inch with a plan that rests primarily on the bottom line, the chairs. Because 70,000 seats can be converted into an arena for 100,000 fans in a matter of hours.
When I was a kid, I used to go to Shea Stadium.
Sure. Very uncomfortable.
These don't look like this.
No, your keister was hurting at the end of the game.
It was, right?
Yes.
So the key is that you're supposed to be sitting for 3 hours plus.
Yes.
And you're supposed to be comfortable the entire time.
And comfortable, very comfortable.
The seats are ergonomically designed for comfort, but also to maximize the versatility of the arena. Now, in a typical stadium, each seat is bolted directly to the concrete riser, making them immovable. Here, however, they're installing a single rail per row onto which all the seats are attached. So just by sliding each seat a few inches or removing it altogether, they can completely transform the entire seating area.
On a typical seat like in this row,
Yes.
you're affording my butt and my personal space 21 inches.
Yes.
But you're saying for a Super Bowl, you can actually compress that
Yes.
to about 18 inches.
Yeah. If you shrink the chairs up by loosening them, tightening them together, we can add chairs to every row, sometimes 2.
So that gives Jerry the ability to have a really flexible stadium, but frankly, more to the point, he makes a lot more money.
Well, I think he needs to. Electric bill in this place is probably pretty high.
Not a cheap stadium.
No, I don't think so.
Even when you're talking about 2 million cubic feet of space, the importance of 1 inch can't be ignored. Over on the seats there, 1 inch lets you get 6,000 more seats in the building, lots more money.
While this affords the most flexibility, it also means that the weight of up to 24,000 pounds of Cowboy fans will rest on a single steel bar just 4 inches thick that relies entirely on the strength of the bolts.
All right, French, give me some juice.
The installation team has one of the tightest schedules on site.
All right.
They've got to install 500 seats each day, which breaks down to just about 10 seconds per hole. To do that, they've had to soup up their drill.
Because this looks basically like a shopping cart with 2 upside-down drills stuck to it.
That's basically what it is. Gino's got it set up that it drives like a Cadillac.
So this actually represents a tremendous amount of innovation over the years.
Oh, yes. Faster. So we can do 45,000 holes in 11 months.
The battle you have here was with some rebar. Hopefully you get some nice smooth holes, but it's a struggle once you hit the rebar.
Every time he hits rebar, he's got to mark the spot and go back to re-drill it.
French's job of 8 to 10 seconds turns into 5 to 10 minutes, which is fine and dandy, but when you're thinking about a stadium with over 70,000 seats, those few seconds add up to additional weeks or even months of labor.
With the holes prepped, the crew can now fasten the brackets to anchor the railing.
There you go.
Now, finally,
Right.
at long last, comes the bar.
Lift it up.
James, now that we have the beam sitting on the brackets, it is secured, it can take the weight. Our last and final step to make this thing really look like a stadium?
Put on some seats.
Put on some seats.
With everything in place, just how long does it take?
Everybody ready?
We're ready.
All right, here we go.
72 seats in just 5 minutes, and they can remove them just as quickly.
And that's it. Beautifully done. Nicely done. Well done.